Welcome back to Time Served, the channel that scans the docket so you don't have to, and I have seen a lot of court over these last couple of years, but boy, oh boy, I have never seen a defendant freeze up like this, not just once, but then 30 days later. This is amazing, and judge has zero patience. Then a desperate addict makes a plea of change and hopes his long criminal history does not come into play in her decision. Please like and subscribe, set your notifications to all. Let's roll, nerds.
Why were you late? I mean, sorry is, apology accepted, but that doesn't answer my question. Why were you late? All right, is there an issue with Mr. Delgado? Are you able to speak? Okay, then why are you not speaking? Do you speak English? Okay, so why are you not speaking? Why are you not talking? I can't hear you. Let's start with a simple question. What is your name?
Sebastian,
Okay, so now I know you can talk. How old are you?
18.
All right, so where were you today that you were not in court at 9? At home doing what? Oh, wait, I probably need an interpreter for 18-year-olds. Norma, have you recently had an 18-year-old?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Have you filled out all your paper for your pretrial diversion?
So,
Did you turn it in? That's either yes or no.
yes.
Can you check on that?
Yes, ma'am. Just can you get a policy? Just this.
What file are you looking for? Oh, hi, Jessica. Any other defense attorneys in here with 18-year-olds? Or children younger than, you currently have an 18-year-old? Are you able to translate the questions that I'm asking?
In between video games.
Yeah, they've been accepted, Judge.
All right.
It's received in
So when do you want to recall this?
I can call it back in 30 days, Judge. I can do the February 15th.
All right, you're going to be back here on February 15th at 9 a.m. And this whole thing where you're not talking to me when I'm asking you questions, that's not going to fly next time. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, Norma. Because otherwise we'll make sure you're on time because you'll come with the inmates over from jail. All right, sign your reset form, then you're excused. Amber Lopez.
Much later.
Why are you late for court? Do you want to go to the Bexar County Jail? That's either yes or no. And we've had this discussion with you before where you've been mumbling before me. If you're not mumbling in public when you're on the streets talking to your friends, don't mumble here. You understand? Are you able to speak?
Yes.
All right. So you need to speak. You need to say yes or no. Do you understand?
Yes.
Why were you late? Let's do it this way. You were supposed to be in court at 9 a.m. You signed a docket sheet saying that you're going to be here at 9 a.m. Did you understand?
Yes.
Why were you not here at 9 a.m.? All right, this is what we're going to do. You're going to sit in the box until you're able to speak. Do you understand? All right, they're going to put you in the box.
My guess is you'll never hear from him again.
Evening at my house waiting for the alarm company to show up. So yeah.
So you were not on the 13th at midnight getting married?
I know I was.
Okay. All right, what is happening with this case?
Judge, this is a sentencing for today. You did a quick reset to get sort of a preliminary PSI done.
Here we are.
because his mother had passed away and the mom's funeral is coming up on the 27th, although that might be being delayed a little bit, he told me today.
All right. I was looking at his wrong file. I
Oh.
guess that's the case that's being taken in consideration.
Okay.
All right, let me look here just one second.
Sure.
All right, we're going to go on the record in 2023 CR 9950, State of Texas versus Ray Obaya Jr. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Hank Wilkins for the state yard.
Defense.
John Coons from Metrobia.
And are you Mr. Obaya?
Yes, ma'am.
You entered a plea of guilty on February 5th. According to the plea bargain agreement, the state is opposed to your application and they're taking in consideration 2024 CR 0986. And the court had the facts of the case and both parties agreed to make sure that the sentencing is heard as quickly as possible, that it would be a slimmed down PSI.
Yes,
So the PSI that I've received, counsel, have you had a chance to review it?
I have, Your Honor.
State, have you had a chance to review it?
I'm reviewing it now, Judge.
All right, any objections, defense?
No objections.
All right, defense, do you have any witnesses?
No, just my client, a little bit.
All right, do you want to call him?
Sure.
All right, can you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
My name is Ray Obaya.
All right, defense?
Thank you, Judge. Ray, unfortunately, as we've discussed with the judge, your mother recently passed away. Is that correct?
Yes.
How long ago was that?
She passed away about like 4 weeks ago.
And you were locked up at the time,
No, I was out there with her.
but you've been incarcerated more recently. Is that correct?
Yes.
Now, your mother's funeral is supposed to be on the 27th.
27th, yeah.
Is that, but you're telling me that it might be delayed a little bit?
Yeah, we're just trying to figure out what's going on.
What's going on with you?
Yeah, with me, yeah.
Okay, so your family is waiting to see what happens
Yeah.
today, but more than likely it's going to happen on the 27th.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
So Ray, you and I were going through the PSI a little while ago, and I was pointing out your criminal history.
Yes.
And unfortunately, you have been arrested a lot.
Yeah.
And you have struggled with substance issues for a long time, haven't
Yes,
you?
sir.
How old were you when you started using drugs?
Like 13,
All right. And how old are you now?
38,
30?
38.
38. Okay. So you've struggled with it for about 25 years.
Yeah.
But more recently, you've been sober.
Yes.
How long ago were you able to kind of get away from drug life?
It's been like 2 years now.
All right. Now, if the judge is nice enough to put you on probation, are you willing to be tested every week?
Yes. Anything I can do to prove that I'm changing and I'm sober.
And if you did start testing positive for some reason, if you did relapse, you'd be willing to go to rehab if that's what the judge decided. Is that correct?
Yes, but I think like I'm good enough with myself that I know I won't be able to come. I won't come out there at all.
Now, Ray, where would you live if you got out of jail?
I'm with my mom's boyfriend, which is my father-in-law,
Or your stepdad?
my stepdad. Yeah.
All right. And is that here in town,
Yes, sir.
out by SeaWorld?
I see what.
And then do you have any plans to get employment?
Yeah, I already have something lined up down the road because I don't have a vehicle, so I could just walk there and walk back home.
So when you say down the road, you actually mean literally down the
Yeah.
street
It's like about a block or two.
at a restaurant?
Yeah, restaurant.
Okay. Is there anything else you'd like to tell the judge about why you think you should be given probation?
Yeah, I just feel like now at this point in my life, I'm older already. I'm tired of going in and out of the system. I feel like I changed my ways, especially with the drugs and everything like that. And I feel confident in myself and to show everybody I can do better, and I feel I can do better.
Okay. I have nothing further, Judge.
Any questions?
Mr. Obaya, my name is Hank Wilkins. I'm one of the prosecutors here. Judge Ivins Skills. So if I see something that you don't understand, just let me know and I'll try and rephrase it. So this is that PSI. Did you go over that with Mr.
Yes, we went over it.
Y'all talked about it a little bit. Okay.
All right, make sure y'all not conversational because it's hard for the court reporter.
Yeah, sorry about that.
No
So
problem.
Diana's trying to type up everything I say, so I cut you off there. I'm sorry about that. But y'all, you and Mr. Coons looked this over, right?
Yes, we do.
And does this pretty accurately represent your criminal history here?
Yes, it is.
Okay. So do you remember being on deferred adjudication back in 2003 for this unauthorized use of a vehicle?
Oh, yes.
And it doesn't look like you were successful on that.
Yeah, that, like I was saying, like I still had my issue with drugs and everything like that. That's what I'm saying. Like now the way I am, I feel like I'm confident. I'm changed, you know, and I can do. It shows the system that I can be better and do better.
Okay. So, and I guess that would be my question is, that's what you feel like is different
Yeah.
this time than back
That's
then?
what I was telling Mr. Coons that I'm willing to do whatever y'all need me possible to prove to y'all that I can come out clean and I can show y'all I can be a changed man.
Okay.
If I do get probation, like I'm willing to work with the system. I mean, whatever situation it is, or to prove to y'all that I can do it.
And were you still having those same type of problems when this offense happened in August of 2023?
No, this was just gone. When I was the first one that it's because I was taking care of my mother and it was like nobody was there. So my issue was to try to stay just to take care of her.
Okay. So you weren't having as
Yeah.
many problems in August?
Yeah, I wasn't doing drugs or anything like that. It was just the issue of like being there for a while. So my choice was that's why I made that decision.
Okay. Okay, I pass the witness, Chairman.
Any further questions?
No, Judge.
All right. May I ask a question?
Absolutely.
All right, Mr. Obaye, your criminal history is
Yeah.
a lot. And it seems that you're committing the same type of offenses over and over.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to figure out what you have learned.
Well, the issue, like when I was saying, I just barely like had the issue with my mom. She would always tell me like, "What's gonna happen to you when I'm like, what are you gonna do when I'm gone?" And I never really thought that over until these past couple of years when I had been taking care of it, and I really saw what I was doing wrong and what my issue was. So that's why, like for the past 2 years, I did come out clean for her, and I was doing right for her, and I did everything I can to stay with her. Like I didn't work or nothing, but I was there with her, taking care of her to her stroke, her heart attack, and hospice. I was there. I was the one there taking care of her, and it made me think about what I've done in the past. So I feel like it made me a better man, knowing that I feel like I will be better off out there than in the system, just to show you like I can be a better person. And that's the way I feel. Like I know the issue back then was I was young and I was on drugs and I really didn't think about nobody else but the drugs. And seeing what like I lost my father, and then I lost my mother, and I have no parents. So I have my brothers and sisters, but they weren't there for me like the way my parents were. So now I have an obligation to show, and not to show them, but to prove to them like I can be a better person now that I lost my mom and my father. And I feel like the way I can do that is be clean, and I was clean, and I did everything I could to be there for like my family. And everybody usually comes to me like for support, like for taking care of somebody or being there to help somebody out. Or anytime like there's an issue with the family, we always come together and they're all like I'm the one they come to. So that's why I feel like in the past 2 years I have changed, and I think I can do better. And that's why I was saying, like, I'm here to show the state, like, I can do better, and I feel I will do better. Whatever issue it is, like, to make it harder for me to show y'all, like, I can be clean, I will do it.
Okay. All right, Mr. Obaye, I want you to know that I took into consideration everything that you said to me, and I reviewed your criminal history. You're just not a good candidate, right? But I know that you've been working on things and you've been trying things. So I'm going to find you guilty and I'll sentence you to 1 year in the state jail facility. I'm going to give you credit for any time served. I'm going to take in consideration 2024 CR 0986, and I'm going to request for you the therapeutic community. it doesn't increase the time that you're at the state jail facility, but if there's a drug issue you have, or if there's a mental health issue you have, or some type of trauma you have, they will be able to help you address that. So when you come out, you can continue on the track that you say you're on. You understand? All right.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. I'm going to show you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it? And did
Yes.
you sign it?
Yeah, we saw, I think it was the last time we went through it.
All right, because that's a plea, this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed. If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, we can go off the record. So you say you're going to make your life better for your mom, then you need to follow through on that. You understand?
Yeah.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
And you know, she cut 6 months off your sentence
Yeah.
by doing it, okay?
Thank you.
You're
Thank you.
welcome.
Thank you, Judge. Appreciate it. Take care, all right? Good luck.